Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I'm doing something different today. I am doing a soulmate spread this week. So your reading is going to be about finding your soulmate. So that's what the whole spread is about. We're going to, we're going to be a little introspective and look into what you guys want in a relationship and what's preventing you from finding your ideal partner, what traits this person, your ideal partner, will have, what you have to offer the situation, as well as like just actions and like what you're going to be doing or what signs you're going to be getting around the time that this person is nearby to you. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be interesting. So timestamps are down below, and just choose the group that you're drawn to. Remember, this is a general reading, so energies can be interchangeable or vice versa. So just take what resonates and what relates to you and forget what doesn't. I'm gonna get started with group 1. So if you need more time, pause the video, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. Yeah, I think I said everything. Okay. So I did pre-shuffle with my Art Deco Tarot, but I wanted to I saw Carolyn Miss on YouTube explaining these cards, but I haven't gotten through the series of them yet, of her video recorded explanations of each of these cards, and that captivated or interested me, caught my interest. She's the creator of these cards, the archetype deck, so I decided that's what inspired me to use them in today's reading, because originally I was just going to use the tarot cards. But then I thought, we're going to go ahead and look at this person, your soulmate. This is a soulmate spread, so group 1 soulmate, where we're going to want to know a little bit more about them, and maybe this can help us to know a little bit more about group 1 soulmate, the person that's coming in for them. Yeah. So some traits about group 1's soulmate. We've got addict popping out. Remember, it's a an archetype card. So archetypes are like a generalized explanation of something or someone. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm also going to use my Divine Masculine deck. I am channeling now, probably from now on, just for the sake of ease, making it easier on myself, as I'm going to be channeling as a feminine, because that's what I am, a female, a woman. So but if you're not, cool, just apply the pronouns that apply to your situation. Remember, energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, if I didn't already say that. So anyways, back to group 1's person, their ideal partner, their soulmate. What traits might group 1's ideal partner, what traits might group 1's ideal partner have? A struggling musician. Okay. Interesting. So let's see. We've got the addict and the struggling musician. So, if any of the keywords pop out to you, just go ahead and apply them to the situation, or like keep them in mind. If it resonates with you, there's likely a reason. So when you meet this person, this will help you to identify them, or just know, in advance how this person can be. I'm just kind of looking over the cards and to see like what I think this might resonate for in terms of what is similar to the tarot and what came out in the tarot cards. I just think that this person probably is a musician. Some of you who are watching, your person is a musician or in some other creative type of field, or this is a hobby of theirs, something, a trait that they have that's lent itself to some sort of unhealthy behaviors, or they've seen unhealthy behaviors like addiction around them, and the other guy's pushing that away. They are pushing that away. Okay. This is someone that wants to recognize and confront addictive behavior in themselves and in others, and it's probably because they have lived that sort of a lifestyle. They've experienced that themselves, and or there are people around them that experience that. If they're in, for example, the music industry, then they would probably be exposed to addictive behaviors in themselves and other people. I was involved with someone who was in the music industry, and he was a straight up addict. So, and then, I was the one pushing that shit out. So, I don't think it's a huge surprise that the music industry harbors such behaviors or whatnot, but I wouldn't worry too much about it unless the other cards say that you should. Because right now, I feel like it's just as likely this person is, you know, over this sort of thing or avoiding this sort of thing against this sort of thing, right? But this is something that they have been exposed to. There's some sort of quality to these two cards, whatever they're saying. So let's get into your tarot cards and see what they have to say. And I have a whole stack. I think this is your stack, yeah. And then group 2 stacks over here. So the first question I asked the tarot cards for your soulmate in terms of like finding your soulmate for group 1. Group 1, your number's up there. Okay. So I asked the cards what group 1 truly desires in a relationship. And the cards that we got was the King of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Cups. It's interesting that the Temperance card came out because Temperance is a card about moderation. So it's a card that goes against addictive behaviors, or addiction can be to anything, right? It's just an excess of anything that kind of detracts or subtracts from your life in a way that impacts it in a negative way. So this is you. Okay, maybe you already know this person and that's why you're like, I want this to be a temperate, moderate person, a mature person. I don't want this person to have any issues, like she's taking away these drinks from her friends because they have to drive home later and she doesn't want them to be too tipsy when they're driving home. Like she's the one that does that, right? And the temperance movement from the early 1920s, around the time that these cards are stylized after, that was all about moderation as well, like watching those tendencies to overindulge. So that's kind of an interesting turn, and maybe that explains why the addict card came out. And you saw me pull that on camera. These were pre-shuffled, but yet these two cards go together. So what you're wanting though is okay, I'm going to read it verbatim the way that it is. You are wanting a rich, sexy man with whom you can have an even partnership with, an intimate relationship with, where you know everything about him and you want to understand him, okay? That's basically the bottom line with that. Maybe your ideal partner is a earth sign, or maybe that's what you're attracted to. So somebody with strong Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. We've got Sagittarius here, strong Sagittarian placements. And we've also got water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? So you could be a water sign or a water dominant or a Sagittarius, but we've got all of these elements here comprise your person, and or what you truly desire in a relationship. So you want somebody that's stable. The King of Pentacles is stable. You want to be able to understand him. The Queen of Cups really understands her man. She understands her man. She understands the people she cares about, her friends and family too, everybody, but she particularly understands him. She's tuned in, dialed in to his energy. She understands him very well, and she knows all about him. And so you want to know all about this person, and you want it to be an even partnership. The Temperance card is about, even partnerships. It's about intimate relationships, communication. It's about knowing where you stand, things being steady and harmonious and solid, and it's a good, hearty relationship. So that's what you're wanting. Okay. So let's move these out of the way. So the next thing I asked was, what is preventing you from finding your ideal partner? So what's preventing group 1 from finding their ideal partner? And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. So more earth and water energy here. So you're basically spending all of your time and money on doing what you enjoy. A lot of different people watch, so therefore it'll mean a lot of different things to different people, but you're spending a lot of time and money doing what you enjoy. Maybe you're just spending a lot of time earning money. Maybe you enjoy that. Maybe you enjoy your job, your coworkers. Maybe you enjoy dating and socializing, right? Whatever it is, maybe you enjoy self-care. Good for you. Keep that up. Our self-concept, reflects our reality and vice versa. So it's important we have a healthy self-concept and that we love ourselves. And so maybe that's what you're doing. But no, that's basically the answer to that question. It's short and sweet, and that's how I like it. And you're just spending all your time and money doing what you enjoy. So I mean, that's a good reason, I guess, to if there's going to be a reason why you're not in a partnership, that's a pretty good one, I guess you could say. You know, it's you're enjoying yourself, whether you want a partnership or not. If you're here, you probably want one, or you're curious. Either way, you are enjoying yourself in that. And if you're wondering, like, if you desperately wanted a partnership and you don't know why, then this is the answer. You know, you need to focus a little more energy on being receptive and open to that partnership, to maybe settling down or choosing one person if you're seeing multiple people, or you just kind of like, it's just a matter of where you're placing your energy, right? Yeah, what you focus on expands, your focus creates your reality, and all of that. So it's about making decisions about where to place your energy, because you make decisions about what you want and then you place your energy where you want it accordingly. Okay, so moving on to the next question. What trait might your ideal partner have? And we already saw that this is, we got the addict, and they probably have been exposed to or experienced this kind of a thing. But you know, I'm not seeing, I don't know, we'll see what comes out here. We've got the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands. The Wheel and the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. So what trait or traits might your ideal partner have? Your person, okay, your ideal partner will quickly move, they're going to quickly move with fate towards commitments. So that's commitment, whether that's commitment to their work, to their friends and family, other people, or towards relationships. Okay. This is somebody that, it's kind of like this musician sort of energy. They sort of, they're sort of a free spirit. What we like to see when we see the Wheel of Fortune is that it explains the free spirit in a way that we can understand. It's saying that even though somebody appears to be free-spirited, they're not actually like lost or anything like that. They are taking inspired action. So they feel like this person is taking inspired action, like their whole life is about that. For those that believe in twin flame relationships, then, you know, Four of Wands is here. That's a twin flame card. But another thing I was picking up is that this person just kind of like moves quickly on things once they know they want something, or if they know that they don't want something. Either way, they like move quickly on it. But it's not like they're just careless or anything like that. It's that they are connected to they're connected to their source, they're connected to their fate, to their destiny, and they go with the flow of that. They let the inspired action move them, and it moves them in the direction of relationships and commitments, and it's moving them in direction towards this, okay? Towards a commitment. Okay. So what do you offer your ideal partner? What does the viewer offer their ideal partner? We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, more water, more earth, and more fire, the Eight of Wands. So what you can offer, what you offer this person is, you know, a happy, committed relationship where you're always thinking about and ensuring that, you know, that he stays on top of what he says he's going to do, and he stays on top of all the things that he needs to do. So basically, you offer a partnership. You offer stability and love. You offer a partnership, a commitment, a home, a relationship, communication, forward movement, positive forward movement, progress, and stability. Okay, so what actions might you take in order to attract this soulmate faster, or to attract your soulmate? Did I really have all these cards? Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Okay. We've got the Magician. Okay. We've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Six of Cups. So some of you have some commitment issues. Okay. If you don't feel like you have commitment issues, ask yourself, are you often drawn to or attracted to individuals who have commitment issues? Because that, in a way, like, is actually an expression of your own commitment issues, because you're attracted to people who can't give you what you want or what you say that you want. So bottom line with this spread is to you know, what actions can you take to attract your soulmate, to attract your ideal partner? The cards are saying start working on your fears around romance and children. Okay? Maybe you have some hang-ups from childhood, or some childish notions or beliefs about love and relationships that need to be faced, dealt with, resolved. Or maybe you have completely shut yourself off to your inner child and to your romantic ideas about love. This needs to be healed. Whatever this is talking about, you need to start working on your fears of intimacy, or your fears, maybe skepticism around love. Maybe you've been really wounded in the past, and therefore, you know, you're no longer open and receptive to love, although you do want it. I assume you're here watching this, right? You want someone, but you, in order to attract your soulmate, you need to work on those issues, okay? You need to take, that's the action that you need to take. Whatever that looks like for you, look into it, figure it out. Start working on your fears around romance and children. And if you are like dead set against that message, like it's not yours, then don't take it. It's not yours, fine. But even if it's talking about these are the types of people you're attracted to or whatnot, there's something here you need to reflect on. So that's the message for that, for those it resonates with. Start working on your fears around romance and children. And then what signs might you see when your soulmate is nearby? What signs might you see when your soulmate is nearby? Wow, okay. I'm like, is that really what came out? Yep. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the Moon. Worries about being taken advantage of trouble you. So you're going to go through a phase, maybe not for the first time, but regardless, you're going to go through a phase where you're maybe having nightmares, maybe really losing sleep over or stressing out about being taken advantage of, worrying about taking advantage of others. Hell, maybe you're going to take advantage of others, or sort of like behave in the ways that people have behaved towards you. You know, maybe you've picked up some bad habits, and then you might catch yourself behaving in undesirable ways, and so this is going to trouble you regardless. Like you're gonna feel troubled by this. So it could be like another like a case where things get worse before they get better, right? If you have a nightmare about being abused or mistreating somebody else, or maybe some sort of conflict of that nature happens, and it really affects you. So the signs that you're going to see is like, before you meet your soulmate, is maybe that final purge of negativity around having been hurt in the past, or around intimacy issues or fears around love and relationships, things like that. So you could be losing sleep, stressing out around the time that you meet this person, or before, you know, before you meet them, or when they're nearby. There's some sort of issue that so they'll be, hopefully they're going to be a welcome sight, right? Hopefully they'll be just what the doctor ordered, because you'll be stressing around the time that this person's nearby. Okay, so I'm going to get you a card before taking it to group 2, and this is going to be a manifestation card. It's like what you can do to invite your soulmate in, and to be ready and open to receive the love that you're looking for. And if this is resonating, and or you just like the reading, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks to my subscribers, my regulars who tune in every week, and when I upload, and those who order private readings from me. I appreciate you guys. All of that is very helpful in keeping the channel going and keeping me here. So for group 1, what guidance do we have for group 1 regarding this spread and regarding their future partner, their ideal partner? Trying too hard. Okay, we've got force creates resistance, let go and watch it flow, rest, be lighthearted, burn out. Okay, so don't try too hard, guys. We saw that you have a lot to offer in terms of love, but also remember what I said about what you have to offer your ideal partner is that you'll be good at kind of letting them know, like holding them to their word and keeping them sort of like on the ball with regards to what needs to be done in their lives or in the relationship or both. Like this 8 of Wands energy, it's like a lot going on, and you're going to be good at, you know, holding it down, making sure that things get done. Maybe you're already like that, because the way you tend to be in one area is how you often tend to be in other areas too. And so if you're trying too hard or tempted to, this card is warning you against that. Because if things aren't working out for you, it's likely because what you resist persists. And so whatever you push against, like he's pushing against that box, you know, it's just going to make things more difficult. So let go and watch it flow, rest and be lighthearted. And then we've got at the back of the deck, serenity. So I feel like that goes with it as well. So the opposite of trying too hard is being serene. You know, taking care of your vibration, positive environment, clear space, chakra clearing and balancing. So listen to some solfeggio. I can't say it today. Frequencies. Listen to some frequencies, some binaural beats music to align your chakras. Do some of those chakra meditations or exercises to get those aligned, or just like, you know, take what resonates from the cards. The cards have already given you several good suggestions that you can use, and I hope that was helpful. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm moving on to group 2. Welcome, group 2. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning in. So this is your Find Your Soulmate spread, and I'm going to pull you a card from the Archetype deck and see what comes out for you. So this is like what trait your ideal partner will have, or your ideal partner, your soulmate, the type of partner you're looking for, which is the reason why you're watching this, that partner. What are some traits that this person will likely have for group 2? We've got Liberator. Looks like Serena Williams, doesn't it? Serena Williams or Venus Williams. Is it Williams? Whatever. It's kind of what she reminds me of. I used to have an outfit like that. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to get you a card from the Divine Masculine deck as well. Like I told group 1, I'm probably going to be channeling as a feminine or a woman from now on for the sake of ease. So apply the pronouns that resonate and fit your situation. But Divine Masculine deck, tell us more. What other trait or traits will group 2's ideal partner have? What might group 2's ideal partner be like? What might they be like? With the Gentleman, okay? So with the Liberator, we've got freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, okay. So this is somebody that likely has struggled with boundary issues, okay? But as a result of that, they have learned or are learning, you know, how to expand their mind, open their mind, so that they're not just running out of outmoded beliefs or sticking to a way of thinking, a mindset that no longer serves them, okay? So this is somebody that's outgrowing limiting beliefs, limiting mindsets. So they're releasing negative thought patterns, okay? When they, you know, before they released them, or when they slip up and stop releasing them and behave in old ways, then the shadow attribute might be that they impose themselves on other people and like are bossy and things like that. Then we've got the gentleman, and so any of those keywords that resonate, take it. Respectful, elegant, honorable, strong provider, enduring love, graceful leadership. So some of these outmoded beliefs that this person has are pretty good. They're not all bad, right? This is somebody that comes across as traditional, but the thing about tradition is it's basically like letting dead people bully you. So just following something, a way of being, just because that's the way it's always been done, isn't smart if it's hurting yourself and others. And I feel like this person walks that fine line and is learning the difference, but they're still showing up as having these admirable or desirable traits of being respectful, elegant, honorable, and all those things. Okay, so let's see how that is reflected in the tarot cards I pulled. And I started off asking about group 2. So what does group 2 truly desire in a relationship? Got the 8 of Cups. We've got the Hierophant. And we've got the 4 of Cups. So we've got water and Taurus. All right, well, the spread is hinting to, giving us a hint about what the answer is here. And the hint that I'm getting is you're no longer accepting resistance. You're no longer accepting resistance. So you're no longer accepting somebody that turns their nose up at you or doesn't listen or doesn't reciprocate, doesn't appreciate. That's not the type of person that you are going to accept anymore. If you ever did, you're not, okay? You're not going to be accepting that. So you truly desire the opposite of that, okay? You might be walking away, from a situation where that is how you were made to feel. You're walking away from that. You're not accepting that anymore. That's not good enough for you, okay? So the opposite of accepting a situation with a lot of resistance is accepting relationships or situations that flow, that serve you, that feel good, right? Where it's easy, where people listen, where they appreciate. So that's what you're looking for, appreciation. And to be heard, to be seen, to have your affection reciprocated. So, yeah. So what is preventing you from finding your ideal partner? What is preventing group 2 from finding their ideal partner? We've got the World card. We've got the 2 of Swords. And we've got the Sun. Okay. Some of you are repelling other people. Okay, you're repelling unwanted influences and not having enough fun is basically what I'm taking from that. Maybe you're behaving like this now. Maybe people have behaved like that towards you. See her face, and they're trying to get her attention. She's turning her nose up at them, and maybe you're embodying that energy now after you've been treated that way. Now you're embodying that energy, or you don't even know that you come across that way. Some of you are very shapely, very attractive, and not everybody can handle that. Okay, not everybody can handle that. It's one of those cases where people are intimidated by your personality, your good looks, or something like that. Yeah. Others of you, you just, you got to a point in a place in your life where you're feeling really good about yourself, or you're just at a place where you're not going to, you're higher vibrational than maybe some of the people that you used to hang around with, or the people that you used to attract. You're like you're not in their league anymore. They're not in your league anymore. Like just look at the World card. She says everything about it. She's up there. She's on the world. She's got it made, right? She's elevated. So it's like There are people down here hunched around her. She's not even noticing them, right? So it's not that you don't have options. It's not that there aren't people interested in you. You're probably just not noticing them. And if you're noticing them, then you probably already know that the ones that are around you aren't the ones you want, so you don't even give them the time of day. But I really get the sense that some of you just really don't even notice. Like, look at her looking up at the sun. She's like directed towards what makes her feel good, what she wants to see. You know, she's feeling good about herself and in her world. She's in her own world, right? She's in a zone all her own, so she's not even noticing you know, what's around her in terms of that. So in terms of the question, you're not noticing potential partners or anything like that. So you're, others of you might be looking, but you're still like, there's something about your energies repelling unwanted influences because vibrationally, they're not in alignment with you. So some readers would say, you know, that your guides or your angels are protecting you from unworthy individuals, right? But more it's like, you're just not in alignment with that energy. You're not in alignment with the old energies that you used to be in alignment with. You're just not open for it. You're, like the previous spread said, you're no longer accepting resistance. You're no longer accepting less than what you deserve. So you're repelling that. But you're also maybe not having as much fun as you would like to. Okay, so some of you, I mean, people have different ideas of what fun constitutes. But it seems like the spread is saying for you to get outdoors and get out and about. And now that the warmer months are coming, it will be easier for you to do that. Okay. But it's telling you to have more fun, like a childlike fun, right? Maybe your idea of fun is one thing, but they're saying to get out and embody that sun energy, which is more, it's less of this seriousness, less of this holding back, and more like embracing your inner child and having childlike fun, right? Just, you know how when you're a kid, you just let yourself go with the flow and see where the day takes you, and you have a spirit of adventure, and it's easy to, you know, be lighthearted and imaginative and creative in your day, and find ways to smile and laugh and do things you enjoy without giving it too much thought. That's the energy that will help you to meet your ideal partner. Or that's the energy that would be needed to stop you from preventing yourself from meeting your ideal partner. But anyways, this is what's prevented you thus far. So what is the next question? What trait might your ideal partner have? Already saw you guys got some pretty good cards. The Liberator, the Gentleman. Yeah. Somebody that's freeing themselves from outmoded beliefs, but also very respectful and graceful and things like that. And that goes along with this. The Lover's card. Got the Five of Pentacles. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know how even the cards look on the screen because I can't see. All right, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So, what trait might your ideal partner have? Your ideal partner is connected to higher powers, but they are miserable doing without luxuries. Okay, so you could have a very intuitive or spiritually minded ideal partner. And this is soulmate energy, right? The Lovers is soulmate. It's about a spiritual relationship. It's about a couple that is, you know, divinely guided to be together. It's an ordained or destined relationship. It's a partnership. So that's this is somebody that thinks that way, believes they're probably, I mean, they have to believe in soulmates for this card to come out. This person would believe in soulmates. They would believe or have a spiritual side to themselves, but it might not be immediately evident, or it might not be something that you can easily notice at first, because this person does not like to go without. They do not like to go without. They like to be comfortable. They like to be financially comfortable. They like to be like the master of their domain, right? The queen of their castle, the king of their castle. So, yeah. Could be that this person is struggling, but I'm not really getting that. They might be. A lot of people are, but I just more was getting that this person is going to feel like a soulmate. If you've ever dealt with a soulmate, you know what that feels like. It's a connection. It's inexplicable. It's something that it's a soul recognition. You kind of look into the person's eyes and you see yourself looking back, right? So I mean, there's really nothing corny or anything about it. It just simply is what it is. That's what it is. So there's something soulful about this person. But they do get exhausted or tired, and they you know, some of them could be feeling like they're on the outside looking in on you. But also I think this person is going to really see you and see your worth and your value. Because we already talked about, you are likely somebody that does well for themselves, somebody that feels like, you know, you're going places, you've accomplished things, you're very attractive, so much so that you don't even notice when there are people around you who are interested in you, or you don't even care. So you're kind of in a zone all your own. And so as a result of that, I think that this person's going to feel that connection to you, and you're going to feel that connection to them, even though there's going to be some distance here. So it's this sense of you're so close yet so far kind of thing. So yeah, that's how you're going to know who they are. So those are some of their traits anyway. So what do you have to offer this person? Okay, what do you have to offer this person? We've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Again, you come across as a very accomplished, knowledgeable person, a very you know, practical, smart person, good at things. So I feel like what you're going to have to offer this person is that you're going to be working to establish solutions. Working to establish solutions. That's what you're going to be doing for this person. So that's what you have to offer. You're somebody that doesn't quit. When, for instance, when you want to have a relationship or a commitment with this person, you're going to work on that. And that's going to be something that's going to benefit them, because maybe they are used to being left out in the cold, or, you know, we all have less than happy endings in our past. So maybe this person, you know, has had that, and they're going to value the fact that you don't give up, or that you do work on you work on this. Maybe you have something to offer in terms of the material as well, like with regards to homework and money. If you're masculine watching, you could be the divine masculine to this person, and that's what you have to offer. Things that the Emperor has to offer is you know, stability, caretaking, being the provider, being the head of the household, being the established order, right? And making those hard decisions in a way that benefits, you know, everyone who is affected by it, or at least does them no harm, or the least amount of harm, right? This is the one that makes the hard decisions. But regardless if you're the feminine or the masculine watching, this is what you're going to do. Like, you are going to be you're going to work hard to establish solutions with this person. And to find solutions in order to strengthen the foundation of the relationship. So even though you or your person might be, you know, like your luxuries, right? That doesn't mean that that you're just going to be sitting at on a you're not going to be just like the princess and the pea, you know, sitting on a million mattresses or something like that. Like when push comes to shove, like, you can contribute, you will contribute, and you will work towards, and you will help out, and you will be a partner. Okay, so what actions might you take in order to attract this soulmate? Okay, so what actions might you take in order to attract this soulmate, which looks like it's your divine masculine. Did we get the Four of Wands here, or was that in the, I thought it was in the previous group. If you were drawn to group 1, you can watch that as well. But actions that you can take in order to attract your soulmate. 5 of Cups, King of Wands, 7 of Swords. So we've got water, fire, and air. Lose the cranky, sneaky man. Some of you are involved with somebody that's cranky and sneaky. Maybe next. You need to lose that person. Get rid of him. Okay? That first spread that we saw was talking about you not being okay with, like no longer dealing with or putting up with, not being acknowledged. That situation needs to be left behind, if it's, especially if it's a person. Okay? So, I'm going to say this is, I mean, it could even be talking about you, right? And when I talk about law of assumption, they talk about letting the old man die. That's the old version of yourself die, or letting the old version of anyone die, right? So let that version die. So if it's you, whoever's being cranky and sneaky, if it's you, if it's somebody you're interested in, if it's someone you're dealing with, if it's a concept that you have that all men or all women are bitchy or cranky or sneaky or something, that you're always going to be disappointed or anything like that, whatever the negativity is, and the negativity is fill in the blank, that needs to be lost. Let the old man die. Let the transformation happen. Be open and receptive to receive the opposite of that. So what's the opposite of that? The opposite of that is happy, you know, is genuinely happy, is on the up and up, open and honest. Okay, is the opposite of that is win-win situations. Okay, so that's what that is. And then, so, you know, what signs might you see when your soulmate is nearby for group 2? What signs might they see when their soulmate is nearby? We've got the 7 of Cups, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and we've got the Star. You know, shocking repeated attempts are spoken of. So I don't think that you're going to necessarily need to rely on signs. I think that you're going to get some news, hear some good news, people are going to be talking, you're going to be told something, there's going to be communication that happens that reveals who this person is, or that leads you in the direction of this person. Now, you might get some dreams about this person with the 7 of Cups. There might be some interaction with this person. But what I'm essentially getting is that I mean, you're not going to miss it. You can't miss this person. You're not going to miss them. They're going to be there. You're not going to be able to miss them. Okay? So, no. I mean, this guy looks like a gentleman. He's offering his hand to her, so maybe you're out in public and you trip. It could be something as simple as that. Let's make an example here. You're out in public and you stumble. That's kind of a shock, right? And and this person catches you, or like lends you their hand, and then you see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? You see like, oh, that felt really good. That contact, that electricity, that's a soulmate. That's somebody. This is something. So, I mean, you're not going to be able to miss it, basically. So you're not going to have to look too hard for signs about about this soulmate, because you're not going to be able to miss it. So let's get some guidance here from this manifestation deck. For group 2, what guidance does this deck have for group 2 about finding their soulmate, keeping their soulmate? Because it's more than just finding a person. It's about maintaining it, right? So we want that too. And whatever group 2 needs to know about their soulmate here. Yeah, you need to release something. Release attachment. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. So if you're over there longing and feeling badly about whatever you think is missing in your life, about not having your soulmate or anything, this is saying that, you know, you're essentially, it's impossible for you to get from that point to the point of being in union with your soulmate. So release that. Okay, longing gives the vibe of not having. So instead, get happy, have more fun, like the card's already recommended with that sun card. Go ahead and have more fun. You could have fun in your own way. The Spirit is asking you to have fun in a more joyous and childlike way. They want you to release attachment to the cranky, sneaky man, or your image of men or a man being cranky and sneaky, or when you're cranky like that. Anytime you feel like cranky or grouchy or negative, then release that. But there's something here that needs to be released. Feel great about letting go, because you know, letting go actually does feel good. It's like a relief. It's like taking a weight off your back. So all it is just letting something be without trying to control it, without letting it bother you anymore. Let it be and have compassion for yourself enough to just like let it be and move on and do something else and not worry about it, okay? So there's that. And I think, let's look at the back of the deck. Yeah, okay. Heart-mind union. Harmony of heart, joy and vision. This is written funny. With mind, plan and action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. So yeah, get your heart and your mind on the same page. Some of you guys have a divide between your heart and your mind, and that's preventing or throwing a wrench in the works of your love life for this soulmate relationship. Okay. So get in harmony within your heart. That means you're experience joy with the sun card, and vision as well. Sun also talks about clarity. So having a clear vision of what you want, what you want to see, how you want to feel, how you want it to be. And then with your mind is the realm of planning and action. So those two things have to be on the same page, and that will equal faster manifestation. So if your heart and your throat chakra are blocked, there are some exercises you can do. I know Sonia Coquette, a creator of many of the oracle cards that and that you see on YouTube and all that, she creates content on YouTube as well, and some of that is about opening the heart and the throat chakra, which are very, very, very linked. And so if you're blocked in those areas, then it's important to do exercises to open that, because that will that'll solve that problem right there. And then it makes it easier for you to align with what you're wanting. That's what I've got for you, group 2. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time.